What's up guys, Cash back again, and after it was leaked over the weekend that She-Hulk's Disney Plus show will drop in the middle of August, it's pretty safe to assume She-Hulk will arrive sometime around or before the release of her show, and I wanted to talk about a theory that Miller has about Ultron being the main villain of She-Hulk's operation, so let's jump into it. Now this is something Miller has stated in recent months, and it's purely his own speculation based on how things are progressing in terms of development for both She-Hulk and Ultron, so don't take this as an absolute or a guarantee of what's to come, but according to Miller, Ultron could very well be the big villain of She-Hulk's operation, because they both have had updates in development in recent months, which would set the stage for Ultron to arrive during her operation. We clearly don't know the story angle they plan to use to bring She-Hulk into the story, or how Ultron will factor in, but I could see her being sought out to try and clear the team's name legally, since she does specialize as a lawyer for superheroes. I say that because I truly believe the game's narrative should begin steering the Avengers back to being defenders of the public, by which I mean the Avengers should have missions where they're defending civilians or saving people from major threats. I don't know how many times AIM has to be exposed at this point, but it should be pretty clear to the world that the Avengers aren't the problem, and it would be nice to do something other than fighting inside AIM facilities all the time. We do know that Ultron will likely have his programming altered after interacting with the Cosmic Cube, and that clearly means he'll become one of the greatest threats the Avengers have ever faced because of his access to all of their networks and systems, and he's pretty big on making armies of robots and upgrading his main body. And with AIM mass producing AIM bots and Adaptoids, they've pretty much done most of his work for him. I think this sets the stage for She-Hulk to have arguably the most interesting operation of any of the heroes we've seen so far, solely because it would finally introduce a major villain to the game's story, which is something players have been begging for since launch, and Ultron checks all the boxes of things you want from an Avengers villain. If he does come as the villain for She-Hulk, I hope they also choose to make him the next OLT boss, because we're long overdue for another OLT mission, and hopefully they learn from the mistakes they made with the first one. Based on some of the files for Ultron that have been shared by Eddie Z115, who also data mines for Avengers, Ultron will have quite a few attacks and a bubble shield, and he'll of course have a prime body, although we'll have to wait and see if that body will be made of any rare metals. But again, I can't wait until they actually reveal that he is coming to the game soon, and I'm also looking forward to seeing if new gear and status effects will be added to combat him specifically, since I would imagine he will have built-in defenses for most of the Avengers' current tech. But like I said, we'll have to continue playing the waiting game until official details are revealed, but of course shout out to Miller for sharing his thoughts on what's to come and providing insight into what's going on behind the scenes for the game, because this year could have been really dry without him. But he also believes we could see someone else making an appearance during She-Hulk's operation, which we'll talk about later this week. For now, I want to hear you guys' thoughts and theories about how Ultron and She-Hulk could fit into the game's story down below, and do you expect Ultron to be the most difficult boss in the game so far when he arrives? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Marvel's Avengers content every week. And if you're interested in picking up Avengers merch, shop with FanDominion, and make sure to use my code in the description to get an additional 10% off. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.